Okay, so I'm here to share a very special story with you all today. So I'm going to start off with a bit of flashback in time. This time last year, I was, some of you may know that I work as a photographer. Somewhere, you may have seen me. And thank you to all of you who I've seen at this event, because I've had an amazing time. So thank you to all the kids that I've met, you're fantastically talented. And I was asked to meet with a family who were in hospital with a 3-year-old girl named Phoebe. And unfortunately, she just fell back into remission and she had to have treatment for chemotherapy. Her family felt that she looked the healthiest that they'd ever seen her, and they wanted some pictures to capture the moment of her life. And I was there. So, last year at Christmas, in the UK, there was a special TV ad that aired. And the song that was on the TV ad inspired me, by Phoebe. The song is called Somewhere Only We Know, and it's made famous by Keane and Lily Allen. So, with cancer brings me closer to Child Model. Now, Child Model magazine supports several organisations for children, as well as a breast cancer research foundation. But this year, a special little girl was introduced to Child Model through our editor's family. The special little girl was 5-year-old Dahlia. Dahlia was first diagnosed and she was recipient of Sammy and April's foundation, and she had since gone into remission. Our hopes were, when we planned the awards show this year, was to do something very special for little Dee, who, at the time, was spending a lot of her days unable to be out of bed and often back and forth to hospital. Dahlia believed in remission, and it was later on a routine visit that doctors advised her cancer had returned, and her prognosis was not good. Dahlia spent many of her days with April and Sammy in their home, going back and forth to doctor's appointments, riding her favourite bus, going to Chuck E. Cheese, and just being a regular 5-year-old kid. Dahlia was not only a recipient to the foundation of Sammy and April, but they were a very important part of their family. Without ever complaining and a constant smile on her precious face, everyone who met her will tell you their lives were forever changed. Dahlia's favourite colour was purple, and she loved pinky promises. Sadly, on November 18th, little Dahlia could fight no longer, and she lost her battle with cancer. We asked our children who could to please bring a children's book, and that we be able to put in remembrance of little Dee. These books will be delivered this holiday to other children just like little Dee, and like my Phoebe back home, spend much of their time in the hospital. Thank you so much to every child in this room for your support. April and Sammy, little Dee can never be forgotten, because through you and your unending love, her memory will continue forever. For the love of Dahlia, these books and book bags are provided, and we thank you for getting them to those children this holiday who will enjoy them most. Now, as you know, I've not travelled alone today. I have brought 2 very special young ladies with me. And earlier this year, I was inspired by my Christmas experience last year to create a music video. It's not surprising, as I'm a photographer and have a wild imagination. But I hope that this music video can touch some of you, can give you a bit of hope, and hopefully you can watch and you can relate. Now, I bring this video from a team of children all the way in the UK, ages 3 to 18. It was very, very difficult for them to shoot this in the UK weather, which is very cold and very wet in February. And although they had a fantastic time, it was very emotional and something that they're never going to forget. So I really would like for you to join me in welcoming to the stage and tuning into our very special moment on the screens with you. Let me introduce Miss Chelsea Lane and Courtney Layton.
I walked across That was just incredibly touching. Let's hear it again for Chelsea and Courtney coming all the way from the UK. Thank you so much.